It's the most magical time of the year, and I'm not talking about Christmas. I'm talking about the NFL season. So make sure you're ready with NFL Sunday Ticket and YouTube TV. Get the most live NFL games all in one place. Right now, you can save $85 when you bundle NFL Sunday Ticket with YouTube TV. Sign up today at youtubetv.com/Spotify. Device and content restrictions apply. Discount applied to first 4 months of YouTube TV, then $72.99 a month. Ends August 29th. Terms, restrictions, and embargoes apply. No refunds.
Welcome in, everybody, to another wonderful Tuesday evening for the Birds of the Round Table. Here I am joined by everybody. Let's go around real quick. Deibs, what's going on tonight? How is your evening?
Doing well, man. We got the schedule in just a little under 24 hours, man. Doing great.
Exciting stuff. Shane's also with us. Shane, what is going on, my friend?
What's up, Ryan? Is there going to be any new games to announce, or are they all going to leak by then? I don't even know.
It's 90% of it will be leaked.
50-50 shot for sure. But and then, of course, last but not least, David as well. David, what is going on tonight?
Not much, man. Ready to dominate y'all in the snake draft so I can win yet another poll. I'm taking all linebackers. It doesn't matter if we're doing offense only. I'm winning this damn thing.
Oh, wow. Well, as David alluded, tonight we are drafting an All-NFC-East team under 30. Tonight we're doing the offense. We're all going to grab a quarterback, a running back, two wide receivers, a tight end, and each position, or at least 5 offensive linemen. Here we're going to do a little snake draft, kind of like a fantasy draft, and we are going to come up with the best offense that we can from the NFC East, 30 and under. So we're going to randomly decide who goes first as our wonderful wheel spinner here. And then we're going to see who goes first. And then we'll take it from there. So with the first pick in the draft, it looks like Team Shane. All right.
I'm honestly never sure if you want first pick in these or not.
I know, it's tough. You're going to set the tone for sure. All right, so Shane has pick number 1. Like I said, we're going to be doing a snake draft here. So maybe, pick 4 might be advantageous. We'll see. Looks like David is pick number 2. And it is now down to Deibs and myself for pick.
I'm angry. I'm so angry right now.
Well, it looks like you got pick number 3. I have, of course, pick number 4. I will have 2 picks in a row on the swing. So I'm actually not bummed by that. So there's no, rhyme or reason. You can go anywhere you want as long as they are under 30 by the end of the previous season. We kind of have a list here on our screen, as you can kind of see a rough estimate. Now, it doesn't mean you have to go with these players, obviously. You can take rookies if you'd like. That is ultimately your decision. So, Shane, let's start off this All-NFC East under 30 draft with the first pick.
All right. Well, I put us in order here so we can go top to bottom and just ring it back up and down. That helps me at least keep it straight. I debated on where I wanted to fall in this draft. I kind of like being in the middle, so there's not 7 picks before I'm back up. But for one particular position, it's really advantageous to have the first pick, especially since we put the 30-year-old caveat on it. Dak Prescott is not eligible for this draft, which really only leaves one good choice at quarterback in the division, and that is Jalen Hurts. So I will take Jalen Hurts as my QB, most important position on the offense. Huge skill gap at this position in the division. So give me Jalen Hurts as the quarterback for the Eagles. Very nice. For Team Shane, I guess. Yeah. I should say.
Little reminiscent of the draft. Oh, I forgot. It's played on a loop. All right. Well, that's a very, very smart decision taking Jalen Hurts. David, you're up. He probably stole your pick here. Where are you going?
Well, for the weeks that I face him in fantasy, I want to have his number one wide receiver so I can get his points at wide receiver there. So I'm going A.J. Brown, man. I'm going to take who, in my opinion, is the most dominant wide receiver in the division.
Nice. Well, there you go. Absolutely love it. David going with another Eagle, A.J. Brown. Deibs, are we going 3 straight Eagles here? What are we doing?
I'm thinking at what I should do versus the value of the board and so forth.
Great. We'll be back in about 10 minutes.
Deibs is about to draft Jeff Stoutland.
That's so funny because I so would.
You would.
I don't like any of the quarterbacks left. Give me Jaden Daniels with my number 1 pick.
Wow. Jaden Daniels. That's actually not bad considering the drop off from Hurts to Jaden Daniels is severe. But then
I'm as surprised as I was on draft night. That's crazy.
That's right. Yeah, how about that?
That would have been my second quarterback as well. I probably would have jumped on him pretty quickly.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I was planning on grabbing him with one of my 2 picks here, but unfortunately, do not get that distinction here. All right, so it's up for me. I got 2 in a row. Go ahead and give me Saquon Barkley. I think that is one of the bigger, talent gaps between first and second. But this next is a little tough. There's a lot of great spots to go. Man, and I feel like having to wait 78 picks before I pick again is going to be a little rough. But I'm going to go with Landon Dickerson, actually.
All right. Highest, or I guess, he's the second? No, he's the highest paid guard. I can't remember if he was highest or second highest now.
Either way, I think it might be highest actually. But again, I think I'm just going off of talent, from what's on the board to what I could potentially have. That's why I went with Barkley and Dickerson. So
I have thoughts about your Saquon pick, but I don't really want to share them until my hand. But remind me later that I want to talk about the Saquon pick.
You know what? I will give you the wide open format to talk about it whenever you are ready, good sir.
All right. So that puts Deibs up here. The only guy without an eagle. Yeah.
What a bum.
And I can't believe he's still on the board, and I just got to do it. I'm going to give Jaden Daniels a buddy. Give me CeeDee Lamb from the Cowboys.
I thought you were about to take another commander when you said
that.
Yeah,
right. That's what I thought. Davey checks in. Why under 30? Well, we were going to do under 25, but we realized with 4, people here having to draft, we would be scraping the bottom of the barrel to be grabbing some players. So we bumped it to under 30. So
it was some classic miscommunication when we were planning the show out in Discord, because I thought Deibs was talking about us collectively choosing a team together. And so I pitched guys on the rookie contract, so 4 or less years in the league. And then I realized Deibs was talking about all of us picking a team, and I was like, that's way too few players. So we just wanted to eliminate some of the old guys, basically.
Yeah, exactly. Ryan checks in. Who do you guys think would be a better as a center, Dickerson or Jurgens? Of course, it's going to be Cam. Is that the right choice, though? Both did it in college. Listen, my opinion, you don't move Dickerson. He's a all-pro right, or left guard. And listen, Jurgens was drafted to be the center. He was handpicked by one of the greatest centers in our history and the greatest offensive line coach in our history. And let's see what the kid has at his natural position.
Kelsey's been there every single day in the building helping him too. So
I know, he really has.
Freaking amazing.
Love that. All right, moving on. David, you were up after Deibs went with CeeDee Lamb. I sure hope so, Davey. I sure hope so.
I'm going to take the best tight end in the draft because I think it's a pretty steep drop off after that. And of course, I'm not talking about Dallas Goedert. I am taking Jake Ferguson from the Dallas Cowboys.
All right. You're going to go Albert O.
Hey, he had 71 catches last year, 761 yards, 5 touchdowns. And with me throwing the ball to him next season because there are no other quarterbacks,
yeah, Shane really hit a home run there with that.
There was clearly a strong you needed with first overall pick in this one, I think. So
yeah.
I'm surprised David didn't go Jaden Daniels.
All right, so that puts me on the clock for 2.
Yeah.
For my first pick, I'm gonna take Andrew Thomas.
Nice,
very nice.
From the Giants. Andrew Thomas is so good. Like I don't think people fully realize how good Andrew Thomas is. I think he's a top 5 left tackle in the NFL right now. Taking him over Jordan Mailata might seem a little crazy to Eagles fans that watch Mailata in a vacuum, but I'm telling you, Andrew Thomas is an elite left tackle in the NFL. So I feel really good about getting him on my team. And heck, I might just take Jordan Mailata and put him at right tackle. You never know here, but now I actually maybe.
You won't take Terrence Steele.
Well, yeah, you are right. I will not take Terrence Steele. Okay, so that gives me a quarterback and a tackle. I'm going to go for another spot that I think there's a good gap here, and I'm going to take Tyler Smith. He's going to be my left guard for now. I might move him to tackle depending on how the rest of this draft falls, but Tyler Smith had a really good year last year. It looks like Dallas is going to leave him at left guard this year, but another really good young up-and-comer, and I think guard is pretty thin in this draft, so I'll go ahead and snag Tyler Smith.
Nice.
That's why I got the best one. All right, David, you are back up.
I'm feeling relieved that Shane did not make Jordan Mailata his right tackle because I want him as my left tackle. So I am selecting Jordan Mailata.
There you go.
I really thought about double dipping tackle there. I'm not gonna lie. I thought about going Thomas Mailata.
That would have been great. I would have loved that. Deibs, you're up. Will we see Deibs' first Eagle?
He's got to take a giant first.
This is brutal because the tackles are like gone.
They might as well be dead.
But I'm going to take the best player available on the board, and yes, that is the first Eagle. Give me Devontae Smith. Yeah, we'll see what happens.
All right, there you go. Finally,
that is definitely a stacked receiver room with CD and Devontae.
A little bit, yeah. That's pretty good. If if only they had AJ and Devontae, it would have been even better. Oh man, good stuff. All right, so looking around the room here, I still think I can kind of have everything play out the way I want it to. So I'm going to go ahead and take Dallas Goedert for my tight end. I know
the best tight end in the division.
Yes, the actual best tight end here. We're not playing. Who cares if he's hurt for 5 games a year? We're not playing that game.
Guys don't get hurt when you play games on spreadsheets.
They sure don't. And also, I'm clearly trying to win the fan vote here.
So who's next here, Ryan? You've only taken Eagles players. Is it Paris Campbell, Tyler Steen, Mekhi Becton?
I mean, listen, they're
Kenny
all
Gainwell.
Well, that for damn sure is not happening. No, I have to do this, and I hate to do this, but I don't see that there being another worthy starter in this position, and that's quarterback. And I sadly am going to take Daniel Jones.
Oh, I thought you were about to take Kenny Pickett.
No, that would have been really fine. I would have been fine with that, but I feel like I I would think that David or Deibs would have taken somebody quarterback wise, knowing who might be left, that somebody might get stuck with Trey Lance. So, yeah. All right, Deibs, you up?
I don't like the way my offensive line is looking at all.
You don't have any.
Yeah, non-existent.
We got a comment coming in here from Davey. Saquon ain't happy getting paired with Daniel Jones behind no offensive line again.
Probably not. Yeah.
He's now holding out from Ryan's team. I'm going to put him back in.
Wow.
I'm going to put him back in the pool.
Damn it. No fair.
All right, so let me think quick. I'm looking at the offensive line here. God, those Giants and Commanders O-lines are so bad.
Yes, they are. And the Cowboys O-line is good, but it's old. Like several of their players don't qualify.
Right. Yeah.
And I'm not even a big Tyler Guyton guy either. So I'm going between two different guys on the O-line at this point. I'm not taking Terrence Steele. I don't want him. I don't even know if I want Evan Neal from the Giants.
Evan Neal, I feel like if you draft Evan Neal, people will like it because it's like, oh, he was a top 5 pick 2 years ago. Man, he was so bad last year. So bad. I honestly don't understand it. I need to go back and watch him in college again because I thought he was going to be good, and I just don't understand what happened.
I'll go Tyler Guyton for my first pick.
Oh, wow. Okay.
You like how I talked him out of Evan Neal so I can take him?
No, he stinks.
No, he does.
Yeah.
At least so far. I mean, I don't know.
Never know. All right, David, you are up. You have a wide receiver, a tight end, and a tackle.
I think the best receiver still available is Terry McLaurin. He's had 4 straight 1,000-yard seasons. I'm going to pair AJ with him for the season.
Okay.
I hate that pick because that's the pick I was about to make. It's absolutely the pick. I didn't think you would take another receiver this early. So
I just saw that yours was empty and knew you would. So,
I was going to double dip with Terry McLaurin and Malik Neighbors, and so part of that's gone. I'm still going to take Malik Neighbors here. I definitely need a receiver. I was higher on Rome Odunze than Malik Neighbors, but I still think Malik Neighbors is a great prospect. So that gives me a quarterback, a receiver, a tackle, and a guard. I don't love receiver options that are on the board. I don't love a lot of things that are on the board. But there is one guy where I have the biggest gap left between players is at offensive guard, and that's Sam Cosmi. I think Sam Cosmi is definitely a big cut above anybody else that's left on the board. So I'll take Sam Cosmi to be my other offensive guard.
Nice. Nicely done. All right, David, you are back up.
I did not want to take a rookie nor another Dallas Cowboy, but I am. I think the guy was an absolute heathen. I am happy to put him on the line. I'm going with rookie Cooper Beebe.
Fuck.
Damn it. Well, clearly he wasn't making it past David or Deibs to get to me. So
center or guard, I don't care where you want to put him. He's going to be somewhere on the line.
You can change it if I stuck him at guard right now, but you can switch him later.
No, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine.
That's brutal.
All right, Deibs.
That's brutal.
Yeah, that was a shot.
I'm going to go. Yeah, I wanted Cosmi, and my next
same
there was going to be Cooper Beebe. But give me Cam Jurgens for now. He'll be my center as of right now.
Okay.
Just feel like there's a lot of caveats with that one. Jeez. Way to instill some confidence in that man.
He'll be my center. I'm surprised you took Juergens over John Michael Schmitz.
I was just about to say thank you, by the way, for doing that.
Also had a rough rookie year, by the way.
He struggled last year, man.
He did, but considering I only know one other center, and outside of the one that it's on the Eagles, I will take John Michael Schmitz.
Saquon is really going to hold out, man.
I know.
You gave him Daniel Jones. You gave him John Michael Schmitz.
But I also gave him Dickerson. So let's not forget that. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I'm very upset that no one's taken another running back, and there hasn't been another tight end after I took Dallas Goedert too. So I'm
to be fair, Dallas Goedert was the last decent tight end on the board. So
true, very true. All right. Well, I do need some tackles here.
Good luck.
Yeah. God dang. All of these guys are dog water. Jeez. Let's see. Whatever. You need that. So I can wait on those. God, who do I even take there?
Cue up the Jeopardy music, Deibs. Come on.
Seriously. my apologies. I guess I'll take Mekhi Becton.
All right. Mekhi Becton.
I'm not a fan of Terrence Steele, and Evan Neal was so bad he's not going to be a tackle anymore.
I think Becton's a good pick there, considering what's on the board.
Yeah, this was very painful to make.
Yeah,
that's you're
and you stayed true to your theme of only drafting Eagles and Giants. So
yeah, pretty much. Yeah. If I can do that the whole way, I'm in.
I'm the only person that's drafted someone from each team so far.
Oh, congrats!
Deibs still needs a Giant. David still needs a Giant. To be fair, there's not really any good Giants.
Right.
So.
I hate the Giants. I am not taking the Giant.
Stay away from my Giant.
I detest that franchise. No Giant.
Oh God.
Yeah, I'm up next. Give me Tyler Steen. And as of right now, put him at right guard.
Okay.
Nice.
I am going to grab my center. I have no idea how to pronounce his name, so I'm just going to say his name is Tyler Badass. That is who I'm taking as my center.
This is the second time in a row that you've taken the guy that I was about to take. Nice. I had him as I have him as the top rated center in the division right now. Tyler Biotish.
I do as well. He's definitely the most experienced.
Yeah. I mean, there's the potential Cam Juergens comes in and plays really well at the position. I didn't think he was particularly great at right guard last year, and he's switching positions. But yeah, I had Tyler Biotish as the number one center in the division for me, and he wasn't making it past my pick if you let him get there. But you didn't, and now I'm angry. So I am going to add another receiver here. Give me Darius Slayton.
All right. Well, at least the rest of them are mine.
Do what?
The rest of the wide receivers are mine.
Well, no, all three of us still need one more receiver.
Oh, we're doing 3 wide receivers? No!
11 personnel.
Oh, no.
So I still need a running back, a wide receiver, a tight end. There are no tight ends. I need a center and a tackle. You guys all have centers. So I'm going to go with... do I go tackle? Do I go receiver? How many of you guys need tackles? Everybody needs a tackle. Everybody needs a receiver.
Tackle.
Give me Jahan Dotson. I'll finish out my receiver room. I might have 2 slots here with Jahan Dotson and Darius Slayton, but I think that's a pretty solid wide receiver group considering I didn't make a pick there for a while. So I'll round that out. Give Jalen Hurts some weapons.
Nice.
Okay. All right, David, you're back up, buddy.
Oh, man. The ugly board now. I was feeling pretty happy for the first go arounds, but this is really ugly now.
And an ugly board.
And I might as well just wait to take my quarterback last because nobody else needs one.
That's not true, right? Does everybody have one?
Yeah, everybody's got a quarterback.
Oh, wow. Yeah, you absolutely might as well wait.
Ryan's the only one that's taking a running back.
Woo!
Yeah, so David is the only one that needs a quarterback. He, along with Deibs and I, need a running back. He, along with Deibs and Ryan, need receivers. He, along with Deibs, needs a guard. Oh, so does Ryan, and he also needs a tackle. So every position is actually open to David except for tight end right now and center.
I think the best running back left is Eckler, so I'm taking him.
Nice.
I agree with that. I had him as my running back too.
What? It wasn't Kenny Gainwell?
No.
Yeah, no.
Might be Shipley, man. He was my sleeper pick.
Kenny Gainwell wasn't in my top 4 running backs.
No.
No, same.
Gainwell.
He was 5, but he wasn't in my top 4. All right, so that puts Deibs up. Deibs needs a running back, a wide receiver, a tight end, a guard, and a tackle.
We're going to keep looking to protect Jaden Daniels. I'm a big Temple guy. I got to go with my guy, Matt Hennessy. Put him at left guard.
All right. Oh, I about put him on the wrong team. Matt Hennessy, left guard. Okay.
All right.
Picking all the Eagles. I was trying to think of who was from Temple that was a guard or a lineman, but I wasn't looking at the center one because you already had one.
Right.
I was drawing a blank. So, Ryan, you're up. You need a trio of wide receivers,
Sure
a guard,
do.
and tackle.
Sure do.
Nobody will ever be outside your office saying run the damn ball because it's the only thing you can do.
Right. I have Daniel Jones. I don't want him to pass the ball. Dallas Goddard's there to block.
I understand. Fill out your guard and tackle then. Just do the clean sweep, man. Nobody else needs wide receivers.
All right. Man, I don't even know who these guards are. Like, for real. Don't even know who the hell they are.
They're all very bad.
Yeah. Yeah, obviously.
You want me to give you their PFF grades from last year?
Oh, yeah, that'd be so nice of you.
It'll take me just a second. But so Joshua Nzudu. Oh, I got to put a space before I start talking.
Actually, I do know who I'm going to take. I'm going to take. Wait, do I just want to make sure I confirm all this? Yes, I'm going to take John Runyon Jr.
Nice. Good choice.
I don't even.
Smart.
What position does he play? He's not a guard.
He's a guard, my good friend. 26 years old.
Pandering again.
That's how you do it. No, that's called thinking outside the list. Woo!
Okay. Plays for the Giants.
Sure
Of
does.
course he does.
Okay.
All right, come on. And I will go with my next Giant. I will go with Jalen Hyatt.
No.
He said as he has CeeDee Lamb and Devontae Smith. Get out of here. At least give me one.
Jalen Hyatt, wide receiver 1.
Let's go.
Saquon is going to hate you, man.
No, he's not. He actually loves me because he's like, listen, all they have to do is run the ball. So that's all we're going to do. Saquon is going to be dead by week 16. I don't really care.
Week 6.
6, 16, whatever. It doesn't matter.
All right. So Deibs is up, needs a running back, a wide receiver, a tight end, and a tackle.
I'm just going to go BPA. I like the Jalen Hyatt pick. I kind of like that speed with CeeDee Lamb and Devontae, but give me Brian Robinson Jr. here as my running back.
All right. That leaves me with the only one that still needs a running back. All right, David, you're up. You still need quarterback, wide receiver, a guard, and a tackle.
I'm going with my last wide receiver. I'm taking Aeneas Smith.
I knew you were going to do that.
You really picked Aeneas Smith. That's awesome.
Over the 3 that are on that board, yes, I am.
This is blatant pandering for Eagles fans.
Oh man.
Okay, so I'm thrilled that Andrew Wiley made it back to me because I need a tackle. He's the best tackle left on the board. So I'll take Andrew Wiley to be my right tackle. And then I'm the only one that needs a running back.
Shipley.
And I'm the only one that needs a center. So I guess I will take my tight end right now. I'll take Ben Sinnott. Guy I loved in the draft. I like him more than any of these other tight ends on the list. So Ben Sinnott will be my tight end.
I like it. I'm going to fill my guard space now. I'm going with my second rookie of the night. I am taking guard out of Michigan, Trevor Keegan.
Nice. I actually thought about him, and then I saw John Runyon was available. So
I'm crossing my fingers. Stoutland University can help this man.
All right, Deibs, you are up. You need a wide receiver, you need a tight end, and you need a tackle.
This is brutal.
It's a good thing I got the first pick and took Hurts because I'm going to end up with no other Eagles on my team.
You're going to end up winning too, just because of that. But
probably. But Hurts is going to end up being my only Eagle. People are either going to love that I have him or hate that I don't have any other Eagles.
Probably.
You're winning with him.
Who is Kajust?
Yandy Kajust. He came out of West Virginia in like 2019, went to the Patriots. I don't remember where he went after the Patriots, and then he went to the Giants.
I really like the Trevor Keegan pick, dude. That was outside of the box. Well done. I was literally looking at depth charts at that time. And I didn't get to the Eagles at that point because that's what I was doing. I was looking at trying to get a guard and throw Steen outside.
Kajust has played a total of 278 snaps in his 4-year career.
He also signed with the Jets last offseason, was injured and waived before the season went. Did not get claimed. And then signed with the practice squad for the Giants.
And we have 3 guards. Talk to me about Ricky Stromberg. Did he show anything last year?
Ricky Stromberg?
Yeah. I remember being high on him at Arkansas a couple years ago.
I can pull up his thing for you here. He played 26 snaps and he had a 41.7 pass blocking grade and a 46 run blocking grade.
Problem is I don't know anything about Brock Hoffman or Austin Schlafman.
Are you after a center or a tackle? You need a tackle, don't you? Those guys are.
But I'm debating because I could technically move Juergens to right guard, Tyler Steen to right tackle.
Okay, I got you.
Look at him playing the game.
That's why I drafted them. I don't like it. I don't know if Stromberg has any versatility at all. I don't remember, to be honest. So I guess for now we're gonna take Stromberg and put him at center. We're gonna put Juergens at right guard and Tyler Steen at right tackle.
Okay, so shift these guys down. Stromberg goes to center. You literally drafted 3 centers. Matt Hennessy, your entire interior O-line is centers.
Oh, my God.
Everything hurts.
Yeah. Geez, this is... Painful.
Hey, it's Ryan Seacrest. Life comes at you fast, which is why it's important to find some time to relax. A little you time. Enter Chumba Casino. With no download required, you can jump on anytime, anywhere for the chance to redeem some serious prizes. So treat yourself with Chumba Casino and play over 100 online casino-style games, all for free. Go to ChumbaCasino.com to collect your free welcome bonus. Sponsored by Chumba Casino. No purchase necessary. VGW Group. Void where prohibited by law. 18 plus terms and conditions apply.
Austin says, Schlafman just sounds like a made-up name.
Austin Hoffman says Austin Schlafman. Sounds like a made-up name to make fun of his name.
Just draft Will Shipley and make him a small guard.
I like it.
I mean, if we're playing like NFL blitz rules, like I'm definitely going to win.
Oh my God. Man, this is brutal. I guess I'll go with I guess Evan Neal as a tackle. Like I don't really know what to do here. He is awful, but so was everybody else, and I wasn't able to find another John Runyon. So
all right, so Ryan takes Evan Neal to be his right tackle. And you got one more.
Yeah, basically, I need to pick a wide receiver. I'll go with Paris Campbell. Stick with my theme here.
I'm interested to see if you can complete your draft with only Eagles and Giants.
Oh, I will. I'm gonna have to do it.
All right, I'm up. I'm going to go outside of the box with this one. A guy that I was really high on because I don't like any of the rest of the tight ends available. Give me Theo Johnson for my tight end.
There you go.
I like that better than anybody else up there.
Who drafted him? I don't remember where he landed.
Giants.
Okay.
Yay! And Deibs has the quad, one from every team.
Yep.
Good job. Can David follow suit?
David is not. I hate the Giants. I am again thinking outside the box, and I am going to take the largest offensive tackle available. I am taking 6'8", 360-pound Aneem Dankwa. I am putting full faith in Stoutland because I just don't know what else to do.
Oh my God! You're taking an undrafted rookie from Howard University over
as my right tackle.
Over Terrence Steele?
For Terrence Steele, who at least, while not great, still has started in this league.
We're running bootlegs to the left side every single play, so it doesn't
you don't have a left-handed quarterback on the board to pick.
You don't know that. I found a fourth string guy.
Yeah, I'm sure you did.
All right. Well, the Ricky
undrafted from the Fiji Islands. David Select.
Deibs really screwed me over by drafting 3 centers. Because Matt Hennessy was going to be my center, and then when he took him, I was like, well, I'll just take Ricky Stromberg. I had them about the same. And then Deibs was like, I'll take 3 centers for my football team, please.
Wow.
So I'll take Nick Allegretti. He's played a little bit of center, as in like about 100 snaps in his 5-year career at center. He's mostly a left guard, but Nick Allegretti will have to be my center. Don't love it, but again, Deibs took every center in the division.
All the centers.
And then I'll close out my draft here with my running back pick. Give me Devin Singletary for running back. And so now that I've made my running back pick, I'll just say what popped into my head with the Saquon pick is Saquon is like clearly the best running back in the division. But like the next 3, I just had like all almost dead even. So I was pretty much just planning to like let it ride unless Saquon dropped too far. But
yeah.
Anyway, so that completes my team. That puts David up. David, you need a quarterback. Who's your right-handed quarterback that's running bootlegs left?
I think Vic is still only 30. I'm bringing him back.
In before he says Tanner McKee.
Yeah, right.
I thought of Tommy DeVito, but just because at least he started a game. But I can't do that. So I am sadly left with Kenny Pickett as my quarterback. So my entire season is relying upon Jalen Hurts not playing. That is wonderful.
All right, Deibs, that puts you up. There is a wide receiver hole on your team. Who's your wide receiver?
You don't want a wide receiver. You don't want a wide receiver.
I'm debating between two guys. Both are rookies. One would be like a nice fit with Jaden Daniels, a guy that Daniels can just let it rip, and he's 6'7" and he could bring the ball down. But I need a guy on the interior, a route runner. I'm going to go to the Commanders and select Luke McCaffrey.
Oh, wow.
I like that.
Right.
That's nice.
Ryan, that brings you up. You also need a receiver.
Yes. I did not expect to have this many Commanders on my team.
Johnny Wilson.
Yeah, I thought that's what Deibs was going to do.
That was the guy I was.
I would easily take Jalen Tolbert, but over McCaffrey and Smith. But
yeah. But I do like the fact that I don't have any Cowboys. I'm not gonna lie.
Well done.
Just like David purposely made sure he didn't take any Giants. I like the fact that I have no Cowboys nor Commanders. And yeah, listen, I'll be a pandering son of a bitch. I don't get that. Give me Johnny Wilson, baby. Let's go. Listen, I'm not passing the ball at all anyway. In fact, the only way I'm passing the ball is if it's like, we're at the 10-yard line and Saquon's like, I just ran the ball 72 times in a row. I need a break. And I'm like, all right. Johnny Wilson, go out there. We're going to throw it up real high.
I'm looking forward to the defense where there's not a Jalen Hurts that swings this whole entire draft.
I can't wait for Shane to lose this with Jalen Hurts.
It's possible that Eagles fans will not like the fact that I only got one Eagle on my roster. We had a comment coming.
That's true.
Coming in here asking where Dak Prescott is. Dak didn't qualify for this. The exercise was they had to be under 30 years old. So Dak Prescott turned 30 last season, so he was ineligible for the draft. So here's our teams. I had the first pick. I have Jalen Hurts as my quarterback, Devin Singletary as running back, a wide receiver trio of Malik Neighbors, Darius Slayton, Jahan Dotson, tight end Ben Sinnott, and then an offensive line of Andrew Thomas, Tyler Smith, Nick Allegretti, Sam Cosmi, and Andrew Wiley. Thoughts on my team, Hurts aside? What are your thoughts there?
You got the best player in the draft, obviously, but I like your offensive line a lot.
Yeah, I feel like QB and O-line went really well for me. I'm a little thin at wide receiver. Hopefully Neighbors hits, but wide receivers kind of flew off the board while I was going offensive line. So that's the weakness of my team for sure.
We're dead.
All right, let's go to David's team. He has quarterback Kenny Pickett, running back Austin Eckler, wide receivers A.J. Brown, Terry McLaurin, and Anais Smith, tight end Jake Ferguson, and an offensive line of Jordan Mailata, Cooper Beebe, Tyler Biotish, Trevor Keegan, and Aneem Dankwa. I don't know if I said that right.
Sounds good.
Right. Not going to matter.
I have a whole lot of skill position players who are never going to see the ball, but it's the best I could do in a pinch without having a quarterback. In hindsight, I probably should have taken Jaden Daniels instead of AJ.
The skill position players look really good. The right side of that line's got me a little scared.
Very scared.
It's going to have Pickett scared too. But yeah.
All right, and then Team Deibs is quarterbacked by rookie Jaden Daniels, running back Brian Robinson Jr., wide receivers CeeDee Lamb, Devontae Smith, and Luke McCaffrey. tight end Theo Johnson, and then an offensive line of Tyler Guyton, the triple center approach, Matt Hennessy, Ricky Stromberg, Cam Jurgens, and then Tyler Steen. Deibs, thoughts on your team?
I mean, the skill position guys, I actually am a big fan of. I think I hit home runs. Like the Brian Robinson pick was a good pick. Luke McCaffrey, Theo Johnson, I really like. But my O-line, my goodness, it is brute. And I'm not outside of like Matt Hennessy, I'm a big Matt Hennessy guy. But Cam Jurgens, didn't really play that well at right guard last year. Tyler Steen at right tackle is a big question mark. Tyler Guyton, year one in the NFL, big question mark. A lot of upside, but he's got a lot of tools, but he's got a lot to prove as well. But CeeDee Lamb, Devontae Smith, Jaden Daniels, and Theo Johnson, like I got some big time playmakers in size there. That this was NFL blitz.
Comment coming in from YouTube here says Deibs' team has more centers than a 2000 NBA team.
Doc Rivers would love my basketball.
The one, at least with Jaden Daniels' mobility, maybe he can negate some of that poor offensive line and get the ball out to his playmakers.
One of my favorite picks of this draft was David picking Trevor Keegan, because that's where my head was going at that time. And he stole that one from me, because I would have loved that pick a lot more and keep Ken Jurgens at center.
All right. And then Team Ryan with the fourth pick is quarterbacked by Daniel Jones, has running back Saquon Barkley, wide receivers Jalen Hyatt, Paris Campbell. That only has one R in it. I must have typoed that. Paris Campbell and wide receiver Johnny Wilson.
No, that's
he
correct.
also was it?
Yeah,
it has two R's.
Yeah, he does have 2 R's. Yeah.
That's weird. Automatic like downgrade there. That's weird. Tight end Dallas Goedert, offensive line Mekhi Becton, Landon Dickerson, John Michael Schmitz, John Runyon Jr., and Evan Neal. Ryan, thoughts on your team here that exclusively is made up of Giants and Eagles?
Well, that's right. F the Cowboys first and foremost, and F the Commanders for that point. Listen, I am the only one who actually played to the strengths of my team. Obviously, I'm going to run the ball. I'm going to run the ball all freaking day long. Okay, I don't
behind
care.
Mekhi Becton, John Michael Schmitz, and Evan Neal,
Landon Dickerson, John Runyon. Yeah, absolutely, we are. It's a lot. It's trust me. We'll be fine. You just run a little bit to the left there behind Dickerson. Just get behind Dickerson. Listen, I don't need to throw the ball, so I don't care about who my
Evan Neal's run block grade last year was a 38.5.
Well, listen, I didn't tell you guys that I drafted the O-line coach for the Eagles. So he's going to build Evan Neal up, and we'll be fine.
All right. Well, there you have it.
Hey, my GM sent you AJ Brown and Jordan Mailata for Jalen Hurts. Did you see that come across yet?
It must have gone to my spam folder.
Oh, damn. All right.
Looks like you're starting Trey Lance.
Tanner McKee, let's go. I just realized at some point midway through the podcast, I switched into host mode because I was up at the top of the screen and Ryan was supposed to be hosting the show.
Well, listen, you took over. I wasn't going to stop you, so
I sadly didn't even know that happened, so that's pretty bad.
Listen, you're up next week, David.
Yeah, no.
All right, well. We will throw those up on Twitter and let you guys vote on the best team, and we'll do this again with the defense next week. So we'll have to talk about. I'm assuming we'll draft nickel personnel, but even odd front. We'll have to figure that stuff out between now and then. But that show is a week from now.
Yeah, I'm sure Deibs will somehow figure out how to draft 72 corners to play every position.
I love this back and forth on YouTube right now. Austin says the objects of the game are to F the Cowboys, number 1, and number 2, win. And then we get a response that says, I don't think Ryan was aware of the second objective to win.
Well, listen, the object number 1, I nailed. So That's all I gotta say. And I got Saquon Barkley and I got Eagles players. What else do you want from me? Get out of here.
Would any of y'all have taken someone other than Pickett as my quarterback? Was there anybody else ahead?
No.
Yeah, I would have taken Pickett as well.
Trey Lance sucks. And Drew Lock, please.
Yeah.
He's already on his third NFL team, and he's been in the league for 3 years. So
wow, I'm Sam Hartman is on the Washington Commanders roster, and he played for Notre Dame
over Kenny Pickett. I mean, do we really hate Kenny Pickett that much, folks?
No,
I'm being sarcastic. He's like the worst player.
Kenny Pickett wasn't that bad. He's the easy number 4 pick there.
Yeah.
Good. I feel better than I'm winning this thing. All right, I feel a lot better now.
Yeah. So in terms of Eagles, I have 1. David has 6. Deibs has 4. And Ryan has 6. So it's a toss-up between Ryan and David who will win. But based on the YouTube comments, I probably David, not Ryan. But we'll see. We'll see. So we're going to get out of here. Before we get out of here, let's throw it around the horn. David, plug your stuff. Anything you got coming out, tell the people where they can find you.
You can find me at PHL Eagle News. I have something coming out about Jalen Hurts, but I might wait till next week since you hurt my feelings about releasing that this week because I had a whole thing planned. It was going to be perfect, but since he's not on my team, I don't want to help you get extra votes.
All right. I love it. I'm affecting your publishing schedule now. It's great. Deibs, plug your stuff, man. What do you got going on?
I am obviously we have a NFL schedule release show tomorrow. So we're just going to react to that, me and Ryan, tomorrow night at 8. That'll be a lot of fun. And we'll do probably our way too early, like wins and losses as the schedule releases. I'm taking a break from the NFL draft. I already got 32 scouting reports on the 2025 NFL draft. But right now I'm focusing on the NBA draft this month. So I'll be looking at that probably through May, and I'll probably revisit the NFL draft back in June. So guys, thank everyone for watching. Please like this video. Comment who you think has the best squad. These squads will be up for voting very, very soon. So vote for who you think has the best NFC East squad.
All right, Ryan, final thoughts. Plug your stuff. The floor is yours.
Listen, you can follow me on X right here. Throughout the week, Mondays, 2 shows, 6 o'clock, Football Smack Talk show, and then 9 o'clock, Party on Broad with this guy over here. Obviously, every Tuesday night at 8 o'clock, the best show of the week, the Birds of the Round Table. And then, we're going to be talking about the schedule tomorrow. And, I'm all around, so hit me up. I do birthdays, bar mitzvahs, you name it.
What do you do at birthdays?
He's basically the wedding singer.
All right.
Well, whatever you need. If you just want me to talk, I can talk. If you want me to point at people and make fun of them, I can do that too. Sing, whatever, dance. It all depends on how much money.
All right, sounds good. So hit Ryan up for all your birthday and or bar mitzvah needs. Make sure you're following these guys. You can follow me on Twitter at ShaneHalfNFL. You can follow my new podcast network at Eagles Pin Pull. This episode will be into that feed tomorrow. And there'll be some other shows coming out later this week. Johnny and I are going to have BLG on to talk NFC contender drafts tomorrow. So that episode will be out shortly as well. So be sure you check that out. Make sure you're following these guys. And most importantly, make sure you're back here next Tuesday night at 8 o'clock. Like these guys said, we're going to be drafting the defensive side of the ball here. We'll compare our defenses and we'll see who comes out on top. So thank you guys for joining. We'll catch you next week for another episode of Birds of the Round Table.